Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Mega Master League. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at what I think is the best Master League team out there that you can use in the Mega Master League. The team consists of Zacian on the lead, Mega Gyarados, and Palkia in the back. Mega Gyarados is just insane in this format right now. Due to his raw bulk and spamminess, it pretty much just beats everything in the Master League, not except for the Charmers and Fairies type. So without further ado, let's hop into the matches and let's take a look at the team that almost gets to veteran rank in action. Hop in the first match. Sorry, we have Zacian versus Primal Kyogre. Not the best league. Let's swap into the Palkia and in comes Charm Primarina. This is actually not a bad matchup, but it's still a bad matchup for Palkia. But due to the Dragon Breath we worked this season, Palkia is able to get to Aqua Tail after Aqua Tail after Aqua Tail. Aqua Tail number 2 is about to hit right here. It connects right here, doing some pretty cool, awesome damage right here, and able to get to the third Aqua Tail right here. The third Aqua Tail will do good damage right here, and in comes Zacian. Zacian can easily just tank any one move right here due to his massive stat product, as Zacian's 5600, which is just insane right here, and in comes Mega Gyarados. They come into Primal Kyogre, but they actually swap into the Origin Palkia, and this is where Mega Gyarados is an absolute beast right here. Able to get a defense debuff from a 20% chance right here, and we're gonna shield the potential Spatial Ren. But they actually be able with the Aqua Tail, and that's perfectly fine. Able to get to the second crunch in time, hoping to get a shield or take them out, but they actually decide to shield right here. And my guess is that I can just shield this up, which is Spatial Ren, and completely get the farm down in time. We're able to get the farm, but their timer was up actually, and they swap back into Primal Kyogre. Primal Kyogre, not like this Crunch, as Crunch will do some awesome damage right here. As Crunch does get stabbed due to Mega Gyarados' dark typing. Able to swap to catch the Thunder right here, but it's actually a Surf right here, so the opponent probably read that I was going to catch the move, and they actually get the farm down, and able to get to the Crunch, able to outpace and get the crunch up, which will pretty much take out the Primal Kyogre, and in comes Origin Palkia. A couple more Dragon Breath should seal the deal right there, and that is a good game. Hop in the next match, we have Zacian into Origin Palkia. This is a good matchup for Zacian, but due to the raw spammies from Palkia Origin, this matchup isn't all that comfortable for Zacian, as Aqua Tail will do some pretty much awesome damage. But yet again, these Aqua Tails will start to add up due to the spamminess from Origin Palkia. Going for the Behemoth Blade right here does some awesome resistant damage. And gonna eat the second Aqua Tail. Gonna go for a CC right here. Can we get the CC in time? We're able to get the CC in time because due to the Origin Palkia's raw spamminess, it's able to get to move so much faster. And in comes your own Zacian, and in comes my own Origin Palkia. Origin Palkia able to get to the Aqua Tail in time, able to outpace Zacian so significantly, and going to the second Aqua Tail right here. Second Aqua Tail will pretty much do some nice neutral damage right here. Almost puts it into the third Aqua Tail range where we're basically kill, and going to let this go. As I know I can let this CC go. I thought it was a player for obviously, but they actually swap into Primal Groudon right here, and I had Mega Gyarados. Mega Gyarados will easily get to the Aqua Tail in time, but we actually lose charge attack priority as Groudon has pretty much the highest attack stat in the Mega Master League, and able to shield the correct move, which is the Precipice Blades. Precipice Blades is going to get shield right here, and going for the Aqua Tail right here, going for the second Aqua Tail right here, and able to throw on good timing right here. Aqua Tail will do some big neutral and big super effective damage due to Primal Groudon's 4 times weight to water. Gonna shield the second move right here. It's another Precipice Blades right here, and easily good shield call right there. And my loose con was from them to catch and snipe me with the close combat, and they actually decided to, and we basically swap into Zacian as they swap into their own, able to catch the CC right here. In comes Mega Gyarados, able to take the with the Aqua Tail, and going for the second Aqua Tail, which will pretty much take out their Primal Groudon. So GG's to my opponent right there. Hop in next match, picking a pretty bad lead Zacian into water. I think that's the Rapid Strike Urshifu, the water one. But this is a bad matchup for Zacian, as I am broken by this, and my only counter is the Palkia in back, so I can't really swap in my hard counter to this. I do have to stay in right here. They decide to go for the Dynamic Punch right there, and Dynamic Punch will do some pretty insane neutral damage right here. Going for the CC right here, and it actually is a CMP type, and the CC does not quite kill them right there, which is unfortunate right here. I can just easily go into my Palkia and be able to get the farm down in time. And what do you know? It's another Charm Primarina. Charm Primarina is absolutely everywhere in this form right now due to the influx of Mega Gyarados / Palkia core. Palkia able to get the Aqua Tail off, going for the second Aqua Tail right here. And this will pretty much do some big chip damage right here, as it does right here. And my guess is that I can just easily let this go and hoping Mega Gyarados can sweep Gyarados in the back. The Primarina is low right here and able to get the Aqua Tail so much faster than usual, and this is why Mega Gyarados is such a beast right here, putting out that raw damage and also hitting harder right here, and able to put up the shield right here. They go for the Hydro Cannon right there. They do decide to bait right there, and my goal is to go for the front run in time. They get off a charge move right here. Is this Disarming Roars? It's a Hydro Cannon in time, and what's in the back? Oh no, it's Primal Groudon right here. Is there a chance to win this? First Aqua Tail will connect right here. Going for the second Aqua Tail right here. This will pretty much take out the Primal Groudon right here. And one more Dragon Bat should take out the Primarina right there as we win the game right there. So GG's to my opponent right there. Hop in the next match right here. Yet again, another Primal Kyogre lead. I'm going to say swap into Palkia, and in comes yet again another Charm Primarina. Charm Primarina is, as I said before, absolutely everywhere right now in this format right here. Going for the second Aqua Tail right here, gonna spam these Aqua Tails like I did before, and going for the third one, but they actually decide to throw before I get to my third Aqua Tail, and that's perfectly fine right here. Disarming Voice will connect, which will take out the Palkia, and in comes Zacian Crown Form. Zacian Crown Form with the part Steel typing can easily just let this go, able to resist the charms no problem, and going for the Hydro Cannon right there, puts it in the yellow health. And gonna swap into my Mega Gyarados right here, and the ink comes back to Kyogre, and in comes Zekrom. And wait, do I have a win con right here? As long as I shield the fusion bolts right here and go for crunches right here, this should not be a problem anymore. And I do get the debuff this time right here, and going for the debuff right here means that I do have a win con right here. And my win con is for just go for the Aqua Tail, as they're basically about to hit the red breath health. Going for the Aqua Tail right here, hoping to get a shield right here, and that's perfectly fine. It will do pretty much some pretty awesome damage right there because their defense is debuff right here. Going for the fusion bolt right here, which will get our final shield right here, and comes Primal Kyogre. Primal Kyogre will eat this crunch and hoping for a debuff chance, as this would make things a lot easier. And we do get the debuff right there, which is nice. And able, they're actually throwing Surf. My guess they're running Blizzard or Origin Pulse. And in comes Zacian Crown, which I do have the CC banked, able to take out the Primal Kyogre right here, and in comes Zekrom. Zekrom can easily just get outpaced to the close combat, as Zacian is able to get to the CC in time, and that is a good game. So GG's to my opponent right there. Hop in the next match, up against Cam Cooper, a world competitor I think, and Ink and Zacian Crown Form Mirror. This is actually not that bad, as my backline does not really want to see this. I farm up to almost to the back to back close combat, and I throw the CC right here, as CC will do some pretty cool, awesome damage right here. As close combat, we'll pretty much get the first shield right here, and they do decide to throw over the CC right here, and this is where it basically loses me the game right here. As Mega Salamence does come in, and those CC does come in, and I should have stayed in and overfarmed a bit more, as overfarming meaning that Dragon Tails would have been resisted, and they would have done nothing to my Zacian. They go for Outrage right here, that's perfectly fine, as Zacian does really rank against Mega Gyarados, so shielding it would have been useless anyway. So going for the Mega Gyarados, goes for the crunch right there, and in comes Palkia Origin. Palkia Origin able to gonna be hit with this crunch right here. Crunch gonna be eaten right there. Defense debuff right there, and puts it into yellow. They have so much energy right now, as Palkia is able to go in. I actually tried to catch a Space Shrine right there, but actually it didn't work out as it should. But that's perfectly fine. Zacian, I'm gonna go for the CC right here, as CC will do some pretty awesome damage right here. As Zacian Crown is gonna get the final shield right here, but my hope, can we get the CC in time? But they actually decide to throw right here. Wait, do we have a win con right here? As my win con is basically I have to farm this thing down in time to reach the Space Shrine in time, and can we get the farm down in time? I don't think we can. CC right here, can we get the run in time? But they actually had the Space Shrine ready, which will take out my Palkia Origin right there, and that is a good game. Hopping to the final match right here, we have Zacian into Palkia Origin. As I said before, this is fine for Zacian, but due to the raw spamminess of Palkia Origin with the Aqua Tail and with the Dragonite rework, it's every 9 turns to the Aqua Tail. They actually do decide to shield right there, which is interesting, as all we need to do is going for the Aqua Tail right here. I already decided to shield because they did build up the Fire Blast, and they don't have it. So going for the Aqua Tail right here, and in comes Zacian. Zacian can get hit with this close combat right here, as we are ahead on energy. Ahead on energy means that we can hit big, massive damage with the CC right here. Able to put this in the yellow is actually CMP type because we do have the best buddy equipped on the Zacian. Zacian gonna go down with the CC right there, and in comes Palkia, as Palkia can easily just outpace to the Aqua Tail, and they decided to stay in. Didn't actually swap out, which is interesting. They actually decided to shield. So my guess is that they don't have a Mega Gyarados in the back, as Zacian Mega Gyarados core. Zacian is often paired with Mega Gyarados. In comes Palkia, and they actually swap out. I'm actually bringing my own Mega Gyarados right here, as Mega Gyarados is going to eat this Space Red, no problem right here. I'm going to go for the crunch right here. I wasn't quite confident that Aqua Tail will kill there, so I'm going to go for the crunch right here. Going for the crunch right there, as it will take out the Palkia. Palkia is no more, and in comes Zacian. They're actually low on health. Can we get the run out in time? I decided not to risk it and going to go for the Aqua Tail. Going for the Aqua Tail will take out the Zacian right here, and in comes Groudon, able to get the win, as they had the Primal Groudon in the back, and that is a good game. So I'm going this 4-1 set right here. It almost gets me to veteran rank, as I do decide to delete a couple items right there, and 24-18 as my starting elo, as my highest elo of the season right there, almost getting me to veteran rank. So all in all, so I only had one set to show you guys anyway, because this team is literally everywhere, and I didn't want to bore you guys with just Mega Gyarados content, because I do know that on every single team in this Mega Master League format, Gyarados is absolutely everywhere. So I did want to showcase this cool set I had with Mega Gyarados, as I was able to climb up from like 23 to 25 to like 24-18. So yeah, this is, I think, the best Master League team out there. Zacian is absolutely insane in this meta, as long as you can avoid Primal Groudon, which we do have two answers in the back, which is Mega Gyarados and Palkia. As in the back, as we saw a lot in this set right here, a lot of Charm Primarina, Kyogre everywhere. So I think people know that this team is popular out there and trying to counter this team with Kyogre, Primarina, Florges, or any fairy type in the back. So if you guys are desperate to climb elo, wanting to climb elo during this rotation, I'd absolutely recommend trying this team out, as this team is so good to run right now. Anyways guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, next time I'll see you guys all in the next one.